The Eagle Claw comes with practice caps. We provide these so that you do not accidentally injure your practice partner. As you can see, they easily go on. This allows you to perform techniques without causing damage.
Oh.
This demonstration is to show that the Eagle Claw can shatter bone, even without an extreme amount of force.
Okay.
Even a glancing blow can create significant damage.
Now, I'm going to put on the Eagle Claw, the safety caps. You should do that every time you practice with somebody else. Otherwise, you may seriously injure somebody else. So you don't want to do that. Now, the unit is designed this way. So the idea is it sets in right in your hands between your fingers, and therefore you can open your hands. Why is it designed like that? Because the unit can grab somebody and hold, so it won't go away. And you turn the unit around and go straight into the throat, and you bring him down. Some of you may think that my friend here is a participant, a willing participant with this unit. But realize that the damage often is just touching his collarbone. Remember what this unit did to the wood? Well, just think it's just a hit him like that. Will penetrate when it will shatter his collarbone in a split second. Therefore, I got control. Second, as soon as you see, put it in his throat or hit him anywhere in the head, right, will cause serious damage. So realize that is helping me show you what unit can do, but is not showing you what it cannot show you how damaging this unit can be. In a lot of cases, if your life is in danger, you can do serious damage to defend yourself, and I don't think, and I can assure you, the attacker will not stay around for the second shot. I understand that your concern may be that someone may remove the Eagle Claw from you. Like, for example, grab and remove the unit. The unit is designed with safe zones. You turn the unit around, you cut the wrist, and you turn it around, you hit under the armpit, you bring it down, and you hit it right to the head. So it's very hard to remove. However, grab two hands, the unit. The unit is designed the same way, it makes no difference. Like so, and right into this area, into the neck, and then of course you can come right around and hit it again. So it's very easy to use, really. There is no effort to that. I'll do it again so you understand. Grab it, you can do it up or down, this area. It will cut the wrist and hit right into the head and behind the neck, bringing him down. So I'll do a little bit faster so you understand what I'm doing and how it should be used. Like so, into there. Sometimes you don't want to hurt somebody seriously. You just warn them to get away from you, just showing what the Eagle Claw can do. So, right, grabs you, you just put your hand here and just hit straight down in the chest, right? And as I said, you have to hit him into the chest, his body will bend forward, and you just hold him with the eagle claw this way, into the chest. And then you can just tap him and let him get away. When I touch the attacker, I got control. As soon as I put it over here, the only thing I have to do is just apply pressure. And if he tries to grab my hands or my arms, I can apply more pressure. And the more pressure I apply, the more painful it becomes, and he cannot get away. So the idea is to move his hands away from my arm towards the unit. Because this way I can cause serious damage. So if I apply like that, his hands will come up to the unit. And I am in control. And he's not going to go away from here. And I can do serious damage, as you can see, anywhere in this area. Or in this area. I have control. And that's what you want when you attack out there. You have to take control of the attacker. There. Like that. Bring him down.
There is a specific way in which you want to grasp the eagle claw for the most amount of control. You want to make sure you have a nice, deep grab where your fingers fold all the way over. You don't want to grasp it so that you're just holding on with the fingers. You have no power and no control that way. That applies to anything you grasp. If you're grasping an arm, a shirt, hair, whatever, you always want to be deep with your grasp. You don't want to grab with just your fingers. Now your thumb, it folds over like that over these two fingers. Again, that gives you the most amount of control, and that is also the way in which you have your thumb if you were to strike it as a regular punch. Another reason you want to have that nice deep grasp is so that if you were grabbing somebody or something to do a various technique, that's going to give you the most amount of control and the least likely for you to lose the unit. So if you're grabbing somebody's arm or shirt or whatever, if you got it nice and deep, again, you can still grab nice and deep, nice and firm, you have full control. And that'll allow you to manipulate the item to do whatever it is you need. Now, once you've got your grip down, you want to be able to strike with the maximum amount of force. So once you have it nice and deep like that, you can strike down. Now, instead of repeatedly striking down, you can strike down and then you can strike across. And you're usually going for hard points on the person's body. That seems to do the most amount of damage and give the most amount of pain. Now, if you were to strike and do a glancing blow, not hit the way you want to, and you go down a little bit too far, you can also come up and strike upwards as well. You can catch them underneath the jaw or in the chest area, or if you're really low, then you can go up the groin and the hip and the knee, wherever you need to go. This works well on pretty much every part of the body. Okay, so when your opponent grabs you by the wrist, this is very common, especially with women, when they try to take control of a woman to drag her off someplace. When you take the unit, as you can see, I have a tighter grip at the top with my pointing finger and my thumb, and it's quite loose with these three fingers. All I gotta do is take it towards the wrist and shut these fingers. That way I'm coming right up against these tendons and these veins, and that causes a tremendous amount of pain. Also, this will weaken the grip of my opponent, so I can easily remove myself from the situation.
This is a common attack. people try to remove the unit away from your hand. So they'll grab it. Now, what you have to make sure is that you place the unit on an angle and you pull it towards you, so we'll cut the tendons. Now, one thing you don't want to do in this situation is just place the unit and then force it, because that will hurt, but not enough to release the hold. So pull it, so we'll cut the tendons so you can remove it. However, as you can see it, after you get close to between the hand and the wrist, you just have to pull it this way, which will release. Then you can move in an angle and towards. Don't bring it back, towards, to the side, and then pull it so it'll hit the face and the temple, so we'll send them away from you. Okay, it's a simple technique and easy to practice. Now, this is a grab, somebody grabs you by the arm or your lapel. It makes no difference. In this case, he's going to grab my arm. And I just want to grab him and cause pain for him to let me go. So the hand goes like this, and unit, see it? That's why this is in the angle. And you just open your hand and just grab, like so. This is unit won't fall. So grab it, and in this case, just turn it again in an angle. This way. Right? This way. So grab, like that, this way, and then you pull it, you can go anywhere you want. So, let's do it again. Grab, grab, hit, and straight to the temple. So, I'll do it again, this way. Grab, grab. Turn, by turning, straight, bringing it back, and hit it in the neck, face, and work. So, it's simple. Just again, that. Now, in this case, the attacker is grabbing in the opposite hand to the unit. So, what you just do is place the unit in an angle on the top of the hand and just turn it and pull towards you. So, in other words, you like this, you pull it towards you. See it? Now, make sure not like that, but in an angle so you can lock in, like so. Right? Then you got the opportunity to go from here straight to the head or to the shoulder, anywhere you want. That's your choice. But the most important part is here. When he grabs you, it's automatically there in this area. Now, some cases, they'll grab you and pull you towards him. So make sure that if you got the unit in this hand, don't try to do this. As he pulls you towards you, go straight to the chest. This will penetrate the chest and get in an angle and pull it down. So, unit goes ahead of you. Always to hit and pull. A simple technique. So, let's go see this again. One, pull. There. Always there. And then, in an angle, again, down. Like so. In a lot of situations, somebody will try to drop unit with two hands. So the unit is here. The technique doesn't change too much from one hand. You just bring it up to the wrist in an angle, and you do exactly the same thing this way. So pull it, again, it comes straight up. So let's do it again. This way, move it from here to here. That's when you place it, always in an angle. Pull it towards this way. If he lets it go, in this case, still put your hand over his head or anywhere in the body and bring it up. Right? And again, second strike should happen, or to the neck, or to the head, or to the chest. Okay? When you use this unit, you're not going to hit with half power. You always apply all the force you can apply. This is again in the real situation. Always don't go just halfway and go like this or like that or like that. use as much force you can behind the unit. That's how it's going to stop somebody. Because if you hit like that, he goes back, and then he comes back after you. So you want to put a final point to the situation is hit him as hard as or her as hard as you can. It all depends on who you're facing. Okay? Don't be concerned about damaging somebody, saying, well, I don't want to hurt him or her too hard. Don't look at the situation, the confrontation is hurting somebody. Think the other way. When you actually hit somebody, you are defending yourself. You're not hurting somebody. You're defending your life. So you have to realize how much your life is worth when you decide to strike. So if your life is with a lot, you hit as hard as you can. If your life is not with too much, you hit them slow. So you make a decision and you apply the force necessary so you can survive the situation. Somebody will grab you by the neck. Like this. So you got several choices here. Again, unit, you go straight to the chest, pull it. You can hold it with this arm, and if he brings his body forward, in this case, you bring it straight up. If he goes down, you can go and hit the head. So you have to hold on as quick as you can, as much as you can, so you'll cause a lot of damage. So it won't come back and try to hurt you again. So from here, go straight to the chest, this part, and you hit it 1 and 2. Try to hit twice every time you do it, because 1 may not be good enough, and twice will get the point across. It's simple. You just have to have the mindset to do it. You cannot think what you should do, just do it. In some situations, you may be caught by surprise, somebody coming behind you and putting a headlock on you, like what you're going to see happening right now. So the head go around the neck. Now, the first thing you want to do is put your neck over the elbow. Not like this, because the pressure will be over the elbow, right in the throat. So you want to go to the side. So this part here will release the pressure. Now, the unit is placed over the hand or anywhere in the arm, bringing the part right into the wrist, again in an angle, and turn it. So you hold on to the arm, but keep the pressure on. Turn it around like so, bring it around, and go straight to the head, to the chest, or to the forehead. Anywhere you want to hit it, or in this case, even the shoulder. So I'm going to do that. The first thing you do is to the side, apply pressure, move it around, hit it. Again, you have to apply force. In this case, it's going to be a bear hug from behind. So, as you can see, the arms come over here. The unit is, in this case, comes right over here to the arms, as you can see it. You apply the same technique. Remember, the unit is in an angle, and you apply force. Same way, you grab the hand, keep applying force, turn it around, like so. And again, the body is being straight, hit once and twice. In mind. And so, this way, hit. Keep it close to your body, this area. Hold with this arm like so. So you keep applying pressure, then bring it back once, twice. In this case, it's a bear hug from the front. Hugging your arms. Now, the unit goes around right into the spine area, between the vertebrae, and just turn it and force it right into the spine. You force it down, and the hand comes over here, keep off balance. Keep the individual off balance by forcing him back and applying force in the spine. Bring the unit back and hit once hit twice. You make sure that your body is straight and you're in control. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind is when you hit, don't bring your body forward along with the unit, like in this case, bending forward. You're off balance and you will never hit with enough power in the second hit. So make sure that your body is straight and let the arm do the work. One, and then bring it back, and two. See, as you can see, I'm in control, and I bring it back twice. Don't do that, and you're off balance, so you cannot apply enough force. And force and speed, that's what counts in a physical confrontation. So keep that in mind, that your body is always straight. In a lot of situations, somebody will approach you and wants to intimidate you and even push or whatever. You have to keep in mind this unit can stop a lot of confrontation by not seriously hurting the individual. So in this case, he comes, so put your unit out. You just apply it straight to the chest. So it comes towards you and you hit it dead on. So let his body come forward and face the unit. Trust me, it's very, very painful. And will make him think twice before confronting you physically, because he doesn't want to face this unit, trust me. Okay, so keep in mind that if he comes towards you, just put the unit straight up and let him run right into it. But you have to apply force too as well. So two forces will impact at a certain point and will cause serious pain. Trust me, serious pain.